Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and that you're having a nice beginning to your week. Today I am going to make a delicious Indian recipe that combines beef and rice and has a mixture of very aromatic spices. So I have bought 750 grams of beef skirt steak, which you will have to do in the first instance. You will have to put all of the beef, cut it in little cubes of 2 centimeters, and then add a tablespoon of this red curry paste. Leave it aside and then you can deal with the rice. The rice and the meat are not going to be, I'm not going to put them together because then it will be more difficult to calculate the rations. So I'm going to do the rice on the side and then the actual stew on the other. Now for this, you need to also start your oven at 150 degrees Celsius, which is not too hot. The meat will already be cooked because you are roughly going to cook it. But you want it to cook gently for a while, so maybe you can leave it in the oven for an hour and a half, and it will be lovely, juicy, and it will melt in the mouth. As far as the rice is concerned, because you know that white rice is not really good for you in the sense that it makes your glycemia spike, I have found this, which is a mixture of the rices that are good for you. There is basmati rice, there is red rice, and there is also wild rice. It's all the rices that are good for you, that are not going to spike your blood sugar. So I think that's a good option. The rice is ready. I have weighed it and it is 220 grams. What I did at the beginning is I cooked 110 grams of the wild rice that corresponded to 7.1 rations or 71 grams of carbohydrates. So for this, now the 220 grams is of cooked rice. Now all of this corresponds to 71 grams of carbohydrates. So to have one ration, then you will divide 220 by 7.1, and so 10 grams of carbohydrates or one ration corresponds to 30.9 grams. Now you need to add two things for your dish to be ready. You need to add some garlic cloves like this. I would recommend for you to leave them inside with, to not open them, to leave them with the skin on and put them directly in the dish. So I also have some beans, like these green beans. I've cut them in half and then I just need to add them to the dish. Look. There, so your dish is ready. You need to leave it in the oven, and you can leave it there for an hour and a half so that the meat becomes really, really tender. But obviously if you want to take it before, it's possible, because the meat just only needs to be a little bit more cooked since you've seared it already. Now I give my son with that beef stew 20 grams of carbohydrate or 61.8 grams of rice. You can add to your dish some chopped coriander, chili, red chili actually, if you like it spicy, and also slivered almonds. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have enjoyed the recipe. I will see you next week for a new one. But in the meantime, you take care, my friend. Bye bye!